Obviously this is the last fan event that we're going to hold before the off season, so it was just really a chance for you guys to talk to the players, congratulate them on making it to the playoff finals weekend, and see them before they fly out. Obviously some of the boys have already left, their flights were booked early in the week, and the majority of the boys will be leaving tomorrow. So anyone that wants your final photos, autographs, you can speak to the guys tonight. Anyone that's still to collect a warm-up jersey or the sponsored jerseys, they're over with Lynn. Laura's selling raffle tickets for the warm-up jersey, the final one that we've got left, and the shop is open until about 8 o'clock tonight. So firstly, thanks, and then secondly, obviously after the game on Sunday we made an announcement that Danny Stewart, who's been with us now since the team joined the Elite League, is hanging up the skates and he's going to retire. So firstly I'm going to ask Danny to come down to the front of the stage. So before I let Stewie say a few words, because obviously Danny decided not to make it common knowledge that he was going to retire from playing hockey before the playoff finals weekend, and he debated it back and forward, but it was a personal choice for him. And he didn't want to detract away from what the club was trying to do and the players and the team. So he wanted all the focus really to be on our playoff finals campaign. So, you know, that is Stewie in a nutshell. He's a very, you know, unselfish character, and he's always thinking about teammates and everyone else. And as he's mentioned, this has been a difficult decision for him to make, but one that's a personal choice for him, and his family comes first. So I'll let him address that when we get on to it, but I think everyone should just stop and give Stewie, you know, a massive round of applause for everything he's done for this club. He really is, you know, he's a true definition of a team player, a workhorse, and honestly someone that you can depend on. He can be an angry little guy at times. He can be really aggressive, but he's also, you know, someone that really cares and takes pride in everything that he does. And I am going to let him say a few words, but before I do that, I just wanted to give you a couple of gifts on behalf of the Flyers. So I'll just get you to open this one. I'm just going to move back. Okay. So now that Stewie's got a bit more time in his hands, I thought he could maybe spend some time on a new hairstyle. And then, all joking aside, I'll get you this one as well, Stewie. Just watch it doesn't fall on the floor. So he's coming into a time where he's going to relax and enjoy himself, so I thought maybe for lounging around the house, I've got some slippers. You know, he might grow into them, and just a little dressing gown with a little hood, keep his head warm while he works on the hairstyle. So I thought that was quite good. And obviously you can share them with Isabel if there's an issue. But I'm going to let Stewie say a couple of words, and there is a real gift for you as well.
Obviously she's caught me a little off guard here, but I appreciate the hairdryer and I didn't know Kirsty had a sense of humor, if I'm being honest, so it's a nice surprise that she can have a laugh. Anyway, I'd just like to say, I mean, I'm sure most of you have seen my interview. I've said probably mostly what I needed to say, but what I also wanted to say is, first and foremost, I wanted to thank my teammates. My teammates for a great season. It was a great group of guys in here, and I don't think at times we were the most overly talented team, but we had a good balance. And I mean, I've said that 100 times this year, so it's probably a broken record. But how good guys were in the room and willing to play for each other, I think that's what made the difference this year, and us having a little bit more success than the past. Obviously, also like to thank Dudes. It's done a lot for me here in the last several years, and you know, allowed me to stay engaged in the coaching and you know, help him as much as possible, and you know, I'll forever be grateful for that. Tom Muir, Jack Wishart have been fantastic to myself first and foremost, but also my family. They've given us good security here towards, well, obviously up until the end of my career, and treated us first class. And no matter what you guys think, he's not as cheap as everybody thinks he is. Backroom staff, I mean, I could go on and on. Kirsty has been great. Kirsty's come in the last couple of years and taken a lot of things off Dudes and mine plate. Allowed us to really concentrate a lot more on just the coaching side of things. So obviously thank you for that. All our IFI staff, so many to mention, and I don't want to try to start naming names because I know I'll forget somebody and I'll feel bad. So our fans, awesome. We've had some up and down times here in the last 5 years, but I think all in all, we have progressed. You'll always get the few minority that disagree with me, but you can never please everybody, and nor will we try to, because when you start trying to do that, then you're not doing your job right. So I think, but at the end of the day, you guys have been great. I mean, down the stretch here, your guys' away support, just a few examples, down in Manchester there when we were looking to, win our last conference game, and in the playoffs against Greyhead, unbelievable. Down in Nottingham, you guys were as loud as Nottingham Panthers, 3,000 or 4,000 fans. So hopefully you guys don't underestimate the meaning of that. These guys need it. It does give guys a push, and especially here at home. I mean, there were times, I think, at the start of the year, and I'll be honest, that maybe we weren't playing our best, or we weren't getting the right results, and sometimes the building got to get a bit quiet, and I think it's those times really where these guys, as players, need you guys the most, is when things aren't going their way, and they're putting the effort in, but maybe getting a bad bounce here or there, or some bad luck, and need a little bit of a boot in the bum. So those are the times, and for the most part, I think you guys have been good. So hopefully that may long continue, and I hope the progression we did this year will carry on to next year, and who knows what this club can achieve.